Today in our studio, we are very glad to have with us guitarist PAVLO. How are you doing?
Excellent.
Good.
I'm so excited.
We're so excited. We're glad to have him here. But we're excited because he's going to be singing at Wiregrass this weekend. And the good part is there's going to be chocolate involved as well.
Yes.
So we're excited. There's going to be good music and there's going to be chocolate, guys. So who can say no to that?
Pavlo music and Leonida's chocolate.
Chocolate. Exactly.
Equals.
Amazing.
Like amazing. Exactly.
So tell us a little bit. Okay, tell us about yourself for people that don't know you or they might know you. Tell us just a little bit about yourself. Go ahead.
Well, my parents are from Castoria. I was born in Canada, very exotic city called Toronto. I don't know if you know it.
Might have heard of it, yes.
But I live in Florida now for many years. Honestly, I've been on this journey my entire life, spreading my music to as many people as I can while I'm here. You know.
Very nice.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing for 1,000 years, but I've got 16 albums. I've got 4 PBS TV specials that have aired across America.
Wow.
Including one in Castoria, one in Santorini. The current one is from Santorini. I also do in Guadalajara, Mexico. But, you know, I mean, I'm a composer, and I spend most of my life in an airplane trying to get to the next city.
Really? So how did this happen? Like, did it all happen to you, like, very quickly? No. Like, not overnight? Like, just for years?
Extremely slowly.
Extremely slowly. And did you do it all yourself, kind of? Like, did you become who you are today, like, for yourself? Did you have people help you? Was it kind of, like, faded? Was it all, just tell us
you know, it's like
journey.
It's like all the above. I mean, you know, I started playing guitar at the age of 10. I had, I mean, in one place where I was really lucky, I had a father who was incredibly supportive.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean? Like, he saw, like, you know, at that age, you know, when, you know, my dad was a Greek immigrant, you know, and he went to Canada in the 60s, and, you know, when you have your children, they want to be doctors and lawyers, and little Pavlo was a guitar player, you know, but my dad supported me, and he knew that that was my passion. And I owe all of my success to my father. Honestly, really? I'm not just saying that. I mean, it's true. You know?
But that's
and
amazing.
And if you know anything about me or go into my Wikipedia, you'll see, like, my dad was very involved in what I do. But anyhow, so I hate Wikipedia. I can't even lie about my age anymore. But anyway, so and then I started to write. You know, I've always been a composer, but I started writing music combining flamenco, Latin, and Greek, which is, you know, I grew up listening to Greek music as a kid, and I created this style called Mediterranean style, you know, like 25 years ago. And in the beginning it was tough because everyone was like, oh, the Greek bouzouki is too ethnic, or be more like the Gypsy Kings or something like that.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I mean, I love the Gypsy Kings, but I'm Pavlo. I play my music, which is Greek inspired and infused. So it was a real difficult start in the beginning. And thank God I stuck to my guns, because in the end, I think that's why I succeeded. I created a sound that nobody else was really doing. So fast forward a million years later, I've sold over 1 million albums, 16 records, you know,
wow.
4 TV shows, and it's been a beautiful journey.
I am Pavlo.
Yeah.
Well, Pavlo, I am.
That's it.
What can he do? What can he do? That's
I can't
great.
do anything but play my guitar and my music.
Okay, this is what I wanted to know. Do you have the same guitar that you play all the time? Do you have different ones?
So that's an interesting question. So
this is what I want to know.
Yeah, so this is so I play a different guitar every night.
Oh, you do? How many guitars do you have?
Hundreds. So what happened is this. So I had this crazy dream when I was a kid, and I don't know why I dreamt this. I wanted to play my concerts, and then at the end of the concert, I wanted to give away my guitar to someone in the audience. And I made that dream come true. So
Does that happen? Oh, that happens.
For the last 10 years, every concert that I play anywhere in the world, it's a Pavlo guitar. I have my own guitar company as well.
Wow.
So the Pavlo guitar that I play, because it has my name on it, Pavlo, manufactured in Canada, I give to someone in the audience at the end of the show.
Wow.
So I've given
Guys, did you hear that
over
now?
1,500 guitars so far. Yeah.
Wow.
No one's ever asked me that question, but there you go.
Wow. Yeah. I wanted to know that. That's
yeah.
what I was like. That's
I mean,
like a very interesting
right?
question.
Like B.B. King's guitar was Lucy, right? He had names for the guitars. And I don't. I just think that, you know, and that's Quentin's got their own way of looking at things. For me, music is a communal thing, right? My concerts are about, of course I have professional musicians and world-class players, but my concerts are about, let's just enjoy the moment. You know, like if you haven't seen me live or whatever, I mean, you can YouTube me now, obviously, but I kind of dance when I play, I jump into the aisle, I dance with people. It's like a Greek party, it really is, right? And music is like our excuse to get together. So for me, it's more about that, about enjoying the moment, you know, and that's kind of been more of my, you know, it's they always say, what's your style of music? I mean, technically they call it Mediterranean.
Yeah.
I call it feel-good music.
Oh, there we go.
You know,
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Feeling good after they leave from the concerts makes me feel good.
Well, you know what? When we hear you on YouTube or anywhere, like, because we haven't seen you live, which we can't wait to see you live, you just feel like we said, just like it's a whole experience, and it's just like something that we've never heard before. Like when I hear you, it's like it's so different.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, he's a guitar player. Like that's not it. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's like a whole.
Yeah, and that's
yeah.
so this is
that's what I get.
And you got like the ironic thing about all this is in the beginning of my career, even still till now. If you don't know him, he's like, oh, he plays guitar. Oh, does he play classical guitar?
Right.
Like you don't really get. It really is. It's a rock concert with nylon string guitars and percussion and bouzouki or whatever. I mean, it really is, you know, a festive sort of engaging, happy concert.
That's it.
You know?
Well, it's nice, like we said, when you're in Santorini and the beautiful views as well. It's a whole.
Oh, that was a dream.
What was that like? Yeah, tell us about that. Santorini, like that aspect.
Yeah, so my last PBS television show was filmed in Santorini last year, and it's airing across the U.S. right now. It took me 7 years to put that together.
Really?
Yeah, it was a logistical challenge.
That's what was so magical. Like 7 years.
Well, yeah, it took 7 years to put together, and obviously COVID almost.
I was gonna say that was
completely
last year.
shut it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was postponed 4 times. It was supposed to happen 2 years ago.
Wow.
And then last year, Greece had opened for 2 months, and I just took in a crew of 50 people from America, Canada, England. I had a whole team of people come in, and we filmed the show, and we left, and like 3 weeks later, they closed Greece down.
So you got it. You got your special. So when you guys see that, it's literally a special because it was special.
Honest to God, it was incredible, and it was like if anyone's seen the show on television, it was a dream concert. I mean, to play my music and have, you know, the volcano and the Aegean Sea and Santorini Theater behind me was a real special night.
Now tell us about Castoria, like we said. Okay, your background, you told us about that. Like we said, we admire that Castoria, you know, being from there.
Yeah.
So tell us more about that aspect, and then you performing, that you had your other special there. Like, tell us about that.
Well, honestly, so Castoria is where my parents were from. I've been going to Castoria every summer from the age of like 5 or something.
Wow.
And I always wanted to do a show there, and I finally did. It actually changed my life. So in 2015, I went to Greece, and there's this beautiful venue called Theatro του Βουνό. So it's on top of the mountain, this beautiful outdoor amphitheater that overlooks the city. And I wanted to do a show there. And I did. Like, I mean, I paid all the costs because no one wanted to take a chance on me. Even PBS said, you know what, we don't know Castoria or whatever. If you want, you do it, and we'll let you know if we're going to air it once I deliver it. So
you had to do it all, and then it was like a risk.
Yeah, I mean, it was this close from being like the most expensive home video of all time.
Wow.
You know, but I did it. I paid for it all, and to make a long story short, it was a magical night. I brought it to PBS. They loved it. They've aired it 1,000 times in like a 2-year span.
Wow.
And it changed my life.
Wow.
Because you know, millions of people have seen it on television.
Yeah.
And I've been touring like crazy since then.
See that? Yeah. You seem like you're a type of person who, like we said, you create things like different ideas in your mind and they come true. Are you like a believer?
I am
like,
totally.
How do they say that? Like, not manifesting. Like you see a vision and you kind of like bring it to reality. Yeah, do you believe in that?
I do. What I do is that, listen, I produce these PBS specials not because I'm a great producer of television concert specials, out of necessity, because I know what my vision is. It's all based on my music. So for me, I'll take any role that I need to take to be able to portray the music that I write in the way that I want to be, you know, consumed by people. So I produce all those shows, and it is, you know, it's a lot of work, but I love it, and you know, I don't think I can do it for anybody else, but I can do it for myself. You know?
That's awesome.
You know? So I think of ideas and I go for it.
Hey, listen,
out of 100 ideas, 98 do not become, you know, see the light, but 2 out of 100 usually see the light.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, your aspect, what you're telling us, your career and everything like that, it looks like 98 out of 100.
Well, no, it's because I've tried 1,000 things.
Okay,
And
all right.
98
Because I was like,
1,000.
wait. No, but you're an inspiration for people because, like we said, if you dream, like we said, don't give up on that dream because, right?
My
I
whole
mean,
life,
come
my whole
on.
life is a dream. You know,
Wow.
like Santorini started with a dream. I thought, you know what, if I could just play on the cliff of Santorini with my guitar, I thought to myself that the visual would represent my music.
Right.
And I thought putting my music with that visual would be a perfect show.
Right.
Well, that's how it started. And then, you know, it took me 7 years to make it happen. Because,
Wow.
you know, 2 sets of mayors I went through. You know, it's a very difficult thing to do. I'm actually the first artist in history ever to do a show in Santorini for television. And
That's
probably the
crazy.
last because it's that difficult.
It's that difficult.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's really difficult.
But the most amazing turnout.
It was
that's
incredible.
like amazing.
Oh my God, it was incredible.
Wow. So when you go to Greece, like we said, where do you usually go? Like, okay, for personal, like you go to Castoria, and then do you go to like Athens, anywhere like that? You visit in Greece? Or
Yeah,
just
I go
kind of
everywhere.
like, where do you go?
So I mean, I do go to Castoria. That's where my family's from. So I'll hang out there for a bit. I do work with Greek artists. Like I've played the Erodio, the Acropolis with Mario Frangoulis.
Oh, you did? Okay.
He's a wonderful Greek tenor. I've written songs with guys like Yanni.
Oh, Yanni Plutachos. Yes. Yeah.
So him and I actually did a concert together in Los Angeles before COVID.
Oh,
So I do
you
work
performed
with,
together with him?
Yeah. We just did that one show in
The
LA.
one show? Mm-hmm.
But we write together, you know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, so I'll go down to Athens and hang out with those
wow.
guys when we're doing that kind of stuff. And then I go to all the, you know, I just like a tourist. I love exploring Greece. I mean, I love Crete. That's probably
Crete,
my
yes.
favorite island of all.
Yes.
And I love them all, believe me.
Why Crete? I want to know your aspects. Or when
Because there's, you know, Crete is like, I mean, there's like 600,000 or 700,000 people that actually live there.
Mm-hmm,
You know, where Santorini maybe 5,000, if that, are there during the winter months. So it's really like a real community.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Even in the off time. And just the people are just so hospitable. I mean, it's actually the truth of anywhere in Greece, you know. But the Crete, it's a big island, so there's lots to explore,
nice.
right?
Yeah, of course. No, Crete too. We love the Greek dancing of Crete, like
Of
everything,
course,
the Pendozali, everything.
Of course, the Cretan lira.
The lira.
You know, being
everything.
Pontic myself, being Pontios, I love the lira, you know, so I have it in my music.
Yes. Can you Greek dance?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can. Okay, you like, have we seen that anywhere? Like, do you?
I Greek dance
your
on stage every night.
Your shows like that, like actual, like, can you do any Greek dances, Pontian?
No, we
stuff
don't.
Like that?
I mean, we don't do that. But I mean, yeah. I mean, I can dance all the style.
Very nice, very nice. And
Especially Pontiaca.
Oh, there we go. There we go. So wait, I didn't ask you yet.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that you would like to collaborate with? Any artists in Greece, like singers? Anybody that?
I love everybody. I'd love to collaborate with everyone. I mean,
anyone that you have a hero vision? Is there a vision
anyone,
that you
listen,
have?
anyone that I haven't collaborated with, yeah, I'd love to collaborate with Yorgos Dalaras.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Dalaras, because growing up, he was one of my sort of Greek, you know, musical heroes.
Yeah.
Because he combined a lot of flamenco, Spanish style into his music years ago. So that would be a good one.
Okay. Have you met any people that are like, okay, Greek American, or like anybody that you've come across? Like, okay, I'm thinking of John Stamos in my mind. Like, have you met anybody like that, or in LA, or like any anybody like that, or Nia Vardalos? That we said.
Of course. Yeah, I know Nia and her whole family. When Nia Vardalos, originally from Winnipeg, she was given the Queen's Jubilee Award in Canada. So Nia flew myself, my family, and my band to Winnipeg, and we did a concert for her induction into the Queen's Jubilee for Canada.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've met many. I mean, you know, I've met many people over the years. I've been so blessed. Like one time I got a call. You're gonna love this story, and it was from someone from Rhode Island, and she said, you know, my name is Catherine Quinn, and I said, okay, Quinn. And I go, she goes, yeah, I was Anthony Quinn's wife. Anthony Quinn's the guy who played Zorba. You know, like he's the most famous Greek that's not Greek.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, I couldn't believe it. Anyway, make a long story short, we were invited to this state. We did a special concert for her foundation. Anthony's actually buried on the property. With some really incredible moments, surreal moments, in honesty. That music has given me that opportunity. You know?
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, there's many more, but I have to think about some.
No, but that's amazing. And then also, do you have any other visions that you have, like, that you'd like to see yourself, like, you're very successful as you are now, like, anything else that you'd like to see yourself accomplish?
Well, I just go by goals. So I've done 4 PBS television shows. The next one's going to be the Acropolis.
Okay.
So I have played it before. I've played it twice before.
Okay.
But this one I want to tape it for television. So that's the next sort of go. Aside from touring, that I'm doing all the time.
And you have a tour now currently.
Yeah, I'm on tour right now. Yeah.
Where the locations are, like, where can people expect or see you?
Everywhere. I mean, I'm Hartford, New York, Toronto. We just did San Francisco, Sacramento. We're doing Boston. We're doing 30 cities across.
That's amazing. I was going to ask you too, your musicians in your team with you that you perform.
Yeah.
Did you pick them, or like how did they come about? Like,
that's a great question. So the band that plays with me, I've had for many years. So most of them are based out of Toronto.
Okay,
so I basically fly them to whatever city that I'm playing. But yeah, like Gino Maurizio, my percussion player, has been with me for 22 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
My bass player 10 years, so it's almost like a family.
Oh, I was going to ask you too, what about like Yanni?
Yeah.
Musician, like,
I've met him many times.
You have? I was going to say that too.
There is, I forget.
I was like, okay, I'll spurt out name. I was like, Yanni,
of course.
okay.
I have met him many times. He's a wonderful man. Yeah.
Oh, yes, okay. Oh, that's nice too. I was like, I'm trying to think at the top of my head. I was like, anyone else I could think of?
Actually, I'm thinking of inviting him. I don't know if he'll accept. But I'm thinking of inviting Yanni to be my guest at the Acropolis.
Oh.
Because that's where he did his show
in
1993. So if I do it next year, it'll be like a 30th anniversary. So it would be a dream to say, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yanni to the stage.
That's amazing.
See, I put it out there.
That's amazing. All right, so he said it here first. Like, that's pretty much it.
Honestly, it's the first time I've ever said that.
Okay, there we go. So
gotta put it out into the universe.
See, he's putting it out there. He's manifesting while we're speaking. Spread out something else. That's amazing. Last question I have for you. Your tattoo, because I keep eyeing that. Yeah. You gotta tell us, when did you get that? When did that happen?
Well, this is the actual guitar that I play. This is the Pavlo guitar.
Okay.
And I did it, many years ago, but I'm not like a tattoo kind of, but it just...
so just that tattoo? That's
just this tattoo, and because it represents my life. And
well, yeah.
Like, honestly, I'm actually a pretty useless person, to be honest with you. I mean, the only thing I do well is play my guitar and promote my music. I don't know how to do anything else.
But that's what you're meant to do.
And I think so, so that's why it's, I've always got a guitar on me, so I'm always ready to jam.
Wow. Where did you get that then?
It was actually done here in Tampa.
Oh, in Tampa? Yeah, they did a good job.
They did. I did it. I came down here 10 years ago. I think within a month, I found someone and we did it.
Wow. This isn't Greek, but I always think, when I see guitar, I always think of, have you seen the movie Coco?
Yes, of course.
Because I was like, with the guitar. Do you love that movie?
I love that movie.
Coco with the guitar, and he steals the guitar, and then...
I love it.
Oh, okay. That's the best movie. Yeah. On that note, thank you so much.
Yeah,
everybody needs to come out. Thank you. Everyone needs to come out to Wiregrass this weekend and see him live. Like we said, eat chocolates, have a very good time, because we're going to have a good time. See everybody there. And is there anything else that you wanted to add on?
Yeah, this Saturday. Normally I do theater shows, but Leonidas Chocolate from Belgium has invited me to do a concert for the grand opening. I mean, there's going to be thousands of people. It's going to be an amazing time. So, I'm flying the band in from Canada to join me. It's going to be pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't know the whole band. Everybody's
okay. Saturday
see, it's going to be a whole experience, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday, 6 o'clock. Be there. Thank you again so much.
Thank you, Thank you.
Thank you.